See, here's the thing a lot of people don't understand, and they judge it as narcissistic. Which, to me, there's a toxic narcissistic, and then there's just a healthy narcissistic, a healthy ego, a healthy confidence. But they'll see somebody like me, right? A person who came from child abuse, darkness, dysfunction, anxiety disorders, there's mental illness in my family, addiction in my family, all this shit I've had to overcome and work on in my past, right? And they'll see somebody like me who fights really hard. I fight really hard not to let my depression, my anxiety, the darkness and the bad feelings of my past take me over on a regular basis. And when things in my life go wrong, adversities and all of these things, the only way for me to mentally and emotionally survive it, because the darkness in me can get so deep, it will put me down. It will put me in the fucking bed for eternity. I'll never get up and fight if I let it, okay? So people will see somebody like me who is high functioning. What I do is I take all that shit, right? I take all that adversity and all that fucking pain and I push forward. I get up, I fight, and I jack myself way up. All right, well, that's similar to what a narcissist does. They take their ego, which is deficient, it's hurting, it's cracked, it's broken, it's insecure, it's whatever, and they overcompensate. Why do you think we have so many brilliant actors and musicians? Okay, if you know how to use your narcissism wisely and in a healthy way, narcissism is a good thing. That's right. Some of it's healthy. It's what are you using it for? Okay? Not to abuse people with. So yeah, people will judge people like me who are outspoken, and we're taking that broken ego of ours and we're healing it. We're working on it. And while we're in the midst of working on it, we're pushing it way up to the top. Even if we don't feel it, it's kind of like fake it till you make it, or the attributes of getting there are the attributes of being there. Like, yeah, that's what we do to survive mentally and emotionally. Instead of, some people can't fight it off, and some people choose other shit to lay down, to lay in darkness, to get fucked up, to be miserable, and to spread that shit around. Okay, but some of us work on that shit, and people will literally judge a person like that as a narcissist. But what they don't understand is there's a toxic narcissist and there's a healthy narcissist. Woo-hoo-hoo! That's right, baby! And so what I do, when you see me in that attitude, and motherfucking toxic motherfuckers will be sitting back just cringing, just hissing and foaming at the mouth, unhealed people, ignorant ass people, toxic people who hide their shit, right? They'll be sitting back going, that bitch, I bet she's a narcissist, and blah, 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 because they don't realize what I'm doing. They don't know where I came from. They don't know what the fuck is up. They don't know what the fuck I'm battling. And they look at somebody like me like, look at her pretentious ass. That's me taking that fucking broken ass ego of mine and choosing not to be, I'm so miserable, man. What's the fucking point to life, man? Yeah, man, let me just get fucked up. I don't care. Everybody else can take care of my responsibilities. I don't care. I'm entitled. There's your narcissist. There's your fucking narcissist right there. Oh yeah, baby. Just because somebody's got an attitude, and just because they're fucking fierce, and just because they might be upbeat, and doesn't mean they are an abusive ass narcissist. See? There's a big difference. There's a difference. But I learned to do that a long time ago. You take all that motherfucking darkness, you take all that fucking adversity. Yeah, but see, it fools the ignorant people. The ignorant people who can't read energy, the toxic ass haters, they get tripped up. They don't know what to make of you. They're like, damn, somebody can actually be like that? Somebody who came from where we came from, or worse, the underdog. Sometimes I can't stand the underdog, even though I've always been there for the motherfucking underdogs, because I've been the fucking underdog. But let me tell you something. Those underdog motherfuckers, I've walked in all circles, baby. they are the most judgmental motherfuckers on the planet. That's right, they are. Those rich people, we hate them. Those pretentious people. Motherfucker even has 5 cents in your pocket to get a cup of coffee, and all of a sudden now you're a rich motherfucker. These people that live on these bottom barrel by choice. I know people that by choice live fucking poor. Yes, motherfuckers that had a wife, had a life, had somebody bending over backwards for them, loving them, could have had a great life, could have had a car, could have had a home, could have had a hot cooked meal. Guess what? They wanted to live out in the dirt. That's right. They wanted to live out under bridges and on motherfucking with their beer can. I know people that feel more comfortable living a broken down ass lifestyle, so they don't have to do anything. They don't have to put out any motherfucking effort. Okay? So shit ain't always what it seems, y'all. These underdog motherfuckers they're clicked up. They really are. They are the most judgmental people out there. If you wear a nice clean shirt or motherfucking go down to Goodwill and get you a nice dress and fucking scrap together the money for a cup of coffee and you sit on camera and talk a little bit, these motherfuckers hate you. They're like, who does she think? I'm a rich ass bitch. Fucking pretentious ass bitch. What's she so uppity about? Fuck you motherfuckers. That's what I say. Shit. I walk in all worlds and I listen to all of them. Everybody. Okay? To me, people are fucking people. But a lot of times it's that underdog that is sitting back. It's not the pretentious people. A lot of times, no. It's not the uppity, pulled together people that are working hard and prioritizing. Maybe it's a fucking priority for me to have a nice dress or a nice cup of coffee. Where what was your motherfucking priority? Priorities, baby. Doesn't make me